So please prepare for meditation. The first stage of meditation is to stop distractions and make our mind clearer and more lucid. This can be accomplished by practicing a simple breathing meditation. We choose a quiet place to meditate and sit in a comfortable position. We can sit in the traditional cross-legged posture or in any other position that is comfortable. The most important thing is to keep our back straight to prevent our mind from becoming sluggish or sleepy. We sit with our eyes partially closed and turn our attention to our breathing. We breathe naturally, preferably through the nostrils, without attempting to control the breath. And we try to become aware of the sensation of our breath as it enters and leaves the nostrils. This sensation is our object of meditation. We should try to concentrate on it to the exclusion of everything else. Try to resist the temptation to follow the different thoughts that arise. And try to remain focused single-pointedly on the sensation of the breath at the tip of the nostrils. If you discover that your mind has wandered and is following your thoughts, immediately return it to the breath and just repeat this as many times as necessary until your mind settles on the breath and becomes completely peaceful. then we can begin by generating a wish to use the meditation to develop good qualities that benefit both ourselves and others. Hold this wish for a few moments. Now you can visualize in the space before you is living Buddha. And listen to or recite the praise to Buddha Shakyamuni, the liberating prayer, allowing your mind to be uplifted and inspired.
O Blessed One, Shakyamuni Buddha, precious treasury of compassion, bestower of supreme inner peace, you who love all beings without exception, are the source of happiness and goodness, and you guide us to the liberating path. Your body is a wish-fulfilling jewel. Your speech is supreme purifying nectar, and your mind is refuge for all living beings. With folded hands I turn to you, supreme unchanging friend. I request from the depths of my heart, please give me the light of your wisdom to dispel the darkness of my mind, and to heal my mental continuum. Please nourish me with your goodness, that I in turn may nourish all beings with an unceasing banquet of delight. Through your compassionate intention, your blessings and virtuous deeds, and my strong wish to rely upon you, may all suffering quickly cease, and peace and joy be fulfilled, and may holy Dhamma flourish forevermore.
Reading and meditation from the new Meditation Handbook by Geshe Kelsang Gyatso. The advantages of cherishing others. The object of this meditation is the determination I must always cherish all living beings without exception. When we deeply think that others are important and that their happiness and freedom are important, we are cherishing others. If we cherish others like this, we will always have good relationships and live in harmony with others, and our daily life will be peaceful and happy. We can begin this practice with our family, friends, and those around us. And then gradually we will develop and maintain cherishing love for all living beings without exception. In Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life, Shantideva says, all the happiness there is in this world arises from wishing others to be happy. If we think carefully about this, we will realize that all our present and future happiness depends upon our cherishing others, upon our wanting others to be happy. In our past lives, because we cherished others, we practiced virtuous actions such as refraining from killing or harming others and abandoning stealing from and cheating them. We gave them material help and protection and practiced patience. As a result of these virtuous actions, we have now obtained this precious human life with the opportunity to experience human enjoyments. The immediate effect of cherishing others will be that many of our daily problems, such as those that arise from anger, jealousy, and selfish behavior, will disappear, and our mind will become calm and peaceful. Since we will act in considerate ways, we will please others and not become involved in quarrels or disputes. If we cherish others, we will be concerned to help rather than to harm them, so we will naturally avoid non-virtuous actions. Instead, we will practice virtuous actions such as compassion, love, patience, and giving material help and protection, and thus create the cause to attain pure and everlasting happiness in the future. In particular, if we cherish all other living beings as we cherish ourselves, we will find their suffering hard to bear. Our feeling that it is hard to bear the suffering of all other living beings is universal compassion, and this will lead us quickly to the pure and everlasting happiness of enlightenment. Just like all the previous Buddhas, we will be born an enlightened Buddha from the Mother, universal compassion. This is why our cherishing all living beings will enable us to attain enlightenment very quickly. So, contemplating all of these points, we can think to ourselves, the precious mind that cherishes all living beings, protects both myself and others from suffering, brings pure and everlasting happiness, and fulfills the wishes of both myself and others. So repeatedly contemplating this point, we make the strong determination, I must always cherish all living beings without exception. So just think this to yourself: the precious mind that cherishes all living beings, protects both myself and others from suffering, brings pure and everlasting happiness, and fulfills the wishes of both myself and others. And try to reach this determination: I must always cherish all living beings without exception. This determination is the object of meditation. Hold this without forgetting it. Try to remain on this determination single-pointedly for as long as possible. And if you lose the object of meditation, renew it by immediately remembering your determination or repeating the contemplation. precious mind that cherishes all living beings, protects both myself and others from suffering, brings pure and everlasting happiness, and fulfills the wishes of both myself and others. So we hold the determination, I must always cherish all living beings without exception. Try to concentrate on this determination for a few more minutes. To conclude our meditation, we imagine that Buddha melts into light and dissolves through the crown of our head. We feel that our body, speech, and mind have become one with Buddha's body, speech, and mind. And we meditate on this for a short while. And then we dedicate the virtues accumulated from this meditation practice towards our realization of cherishing others and to the attainment of enlightenment for the happiness of all living beings. Then as we arise from meditation, during the meditation break, we never forget our determination to cherish all living beings and always put it into practice. This means that we should actually cherish each and every living being, including animals. So that concludes this meditation.